What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys another awesome Yokai Watch 4 news update video. I am super pumped. All aboard the hype train. All aboard the Yokai Watch 4 hype train. Oh boy. We've got some cool things that we're going to discuss today. We've got some new details. We've got 4 new yokai, and we're going to take a look at the updated website for Yokai Watch 4. All source material is going to be linked in the description below, so you guys can pop open that and read along with. So, shout out to all of you guys that are here. Hello, thanks for coming. It's been a while, hasn't it? We've got this winter trailer gameplay that we've been kind of messing around with, analyzing all the details. Links in the description for all of that. Yeah, we're here. What's up, Titan, Fire, Sun, BWA, J McLean, Anita. Hello. Sirius, hi. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. All right, give me some hype in the chat if you guys are ready for this, because this is going to blow your mind. We got 4 new yokai. They look a little interesting, and I remember that we looked at this opening scene here, and we're like, all right, cool, that's Slimamander, that's Koma-san, and, you know, that's Jibanyan and Hungramps and Whisper, and that could be a weird Komajiro. And then we were all confused as to, like, who this weird 4 eyeball spider ox looks like, and a lot of people thought, oh yeah, dude, that's like Orcanos. You're like, no, dude, that's not Orcanos. It's gonna be a brand new yokai, and we'll get into details about that dude a little bit later. But yeah, I'm ready for it. So let's talk about it. Let's go over to it, and we will talk to you guys all about this site here. So Gamatsu over here published a little bit more information straight from a Yokai Watch level 5 press release that happened only in Japan. And now we got some more, I guess, more concrete information. We're going to go over it. Again, link to this is going to be in the description below. But it says, Level 5 has released new information and screenshots for Yokai Watch 4, detailing the game's new Naviwoof, and Yoki elements. No, it's not a typo for Yokai. It's Yoki elements, as well as 4 new Yokai. Get the details here below. So, all right, anyway. So yeah, you guys can see over here, even if you get lost, a new element called Naviwoof will navigate you to your destination. A mysterious and ghostly dog suddenly appears before you and serves as a guide. Its wagging tail, intimidating impression, and dog-like form are super cute. So we've seen this before in the gameplay, and we've already figured out that the little arrow icon in the Yokai Watch main series games has been replaced by said little doggy, and he's very cute. We'll actually cut into some gameplay footage of us going over this really cute dog. You know what? I think I have that ready, so let's take a look. So this is the Winter Hobby Fair, and with the Winter Hobby Fair gameplay, we see exactly this. So it's cute. He's cute. He's the cutest little dog. He's such a good boy. And he comes on board and he pretty much guides you to wherever you need to go. And I think that it's interesting. It's cute. It's a little bit more, I guess, natural to be following along a cute dog that will show you exactly where you need to go for your next part. Because the greatest thing about level 5 and the Yokai Watch games is, you know, you don't necessarily need to know Japanese in order to play them. You see where the dog is, you follow the dog, and you keep on going. So that's the beauty about Naviwoof. Pretty cool, huh? All right, you can pause right here, Hungramps and Spirited Man. All right, let's get back to where we were talking about. So that's Naviwoof. That's great. I think he looks really cute. This one's interesting here. This also goes into kind of what we deduced just from looking at the gameplay trailers way before this press release even came out. New battle element called Yoki. Yoki is a new element that is essential in battle. Watchers, which is whenever you're playing as like human form, Nate, Toma. I don't know. Have we seen any Natsume gameplay? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure you can switch in between those two. They're called Watchers in this game, so you can use attack or party recovery skills with the Yokai absorbed from enemy Yokai via the Yokai Watch. So you've got Yoki Absorb. So we've seen that before. Yoki Absorb, where they're absorbing, I guess, YP, Yoki Power. I called it Yokai Power. I was very close. Well, I mean, maybe you can pronounce Ki Power as Yokai Power, but no, it's something different. It's Yoki Power YP, and you'll see that over here. I'll cut to some gameplay for it, which can be used to activate skills such as the Yoki Shot. Exactly. So we deduced exactly that. Every time you shoot, it takes about 10 Y points. Y points, wibble bobble over here. You got the Yoki Shot. Fires a shot of Yoki at the enemy even if they are far away. We've seen that before. Energy Send Absorb Yoki to ally Yokai and heal them. So that's good. The Watchers they attack, they heal, they punch, they gorb, they do a whole bunch of stuff. And then they also do Piercing Spiral, an attack that pierces multiple enemies nearby. We've seen all of this. Yeah, anyway, so let's cut to some gameplay footage of exactly that. In case you guys have missed my videos on it, we'll skip over to it. So there's a Hungramps, and we're going to do a battle with Hungramps, and I'll show you guys exactly where the Yoki and all that stuff is happening. So it's really fun. The battle system is awesome. You guys can see right over here that he immediately jumps into shooting with the Yoki shots. You guys can see that it takes about 10 of those points. Really awesome. And then, you know, you can just shoot him from far away. So you can just spam all the way in the back if you want to. Or you can just punch Hungramps in the face. Boom. Deck him. I don't know if you're going to do anything else like Yoki Absorb or the other thing. He switches to Jibanyan in this one. But I do have some more footage. Oh, there we go. So you can see computer-controlled Nate is actually using the Yoki, whatever it was called, like the physical, like, drilling attacking version of it. That's really great. And then that's Yoki Absorb. You saw him absorbing a little bit off of that little guy right there. Oh man, just got uppercutted. Anyway, so yeah, you guys can see that the battle system is just real cool, man. And like he's doing it again there. He's just doing, so he just uppercutted him, and then while he was getting ready, he was just like drilling him. Oh, it's so good, man. I cannot wait for this game. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna play this game nonstop. So it's called Piercing Spiral. I'm sorry. Piercing Spiral is what it was called. So yeah, you guys can see that Nate uppercutted Dimmy, and then he went flying, and then he used Piercing Spiral to like hit him while he was down. So good, so good. Anyway, so yeah, that was a little bit more clarification on the battle system, but as soon as we saw this battle system, we figured all that stuff out, which was really cool. So pat on the back for all of you guys who figured that out. Good job. All right, so we got some other stuff here. So now they're going to go into the 4 new yokai that are coming on board. So in Yokai Watch 4, there's going to be at least, keyword there, at least 3 different worlds that you can go through, connecting worlds that will be part of the game. You know how like in Yokai Watch 3, you got 2 worlds, I guess, where you have region of Springdale and region of BBQ, and then you kind of go in between those two. This one's different, where you're going to have at least 3 worlds. Anyway, so this is Gyuki from Shin's world. So Shin is the little kid with the little Nekomata, the little black Jibanyan looking guy that's part of the Forever Friends movie that we haven't really seen. I don't know, maybe a small handful of you guys have seen it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting on some sort of subtitles or something. But it says that he is a brutal yokai said to be born from the revengeful spirits of a wild ox and a poisonous spider. It said that deadly poison that comes out of its claws and horns gradually torments and devours its human prey. Ugh. Scary, huh? That's totally scary. And yeah, Shin's world is supposed to be like, I don't want to say like prehistoric, but it's like the first in like the timeline when yokai like first started like coming aboard. So that's kind of cool. And then we have Shirakuma, which is a cute little bear yokai. All right, this yokai that possesses human infants and causes demonic disobedience, one child after the next. If its Shirako mama gets angry, it will cry. Even so, it loves its mama. So, yeah, so I don't know why they mention the mama in, like, this little blurb of text, but Shirakoma, I mean, it's cute. Kuma, right? Yeah, Kuma's, because that means bear, Japanese, I think. Anyway, so he's got a little rattle, he's got a little bib, and so he inspires babies to, to, like, lash out in demonic disobedience. Like, what in the world? I want to see some examples of, like, a rampaging baby. Anyway, so he's really cute. I think he's like the cutest yokai out of all of them. Well, way cuter than this ugly thing. Anyway, so yeah, Shirako Mama, I'm curious. Like, is that going to be the evolution? The evolution of Shirakuma could be the mama involved? I don't know. Like maybe like 2 yokai in one, kind of like, I don't know. I don't really have an example, but that would be interesting. All right, so next up we have a Uribo? I don't know. This is from Natsume's world. And you guys can see over here that this is from like Keita's world, which is Nate's world, like Springdale, BBQ, all that stuff. So the whole 30 years in the past is where you're going to find this little dude. This is Natsume's world, which is Nate's daughter in 30 years in the future. So you're going to find this little little dude. He kind of resembles a certain legendary or mythical that comes to mind. Interesting. The light side form of the Boar King that is guardian of the mountains. Its utmost pleasure is running through the mountains and fields with the other animals, so it usually hides its true status. Okay, so that's kind of cool. The Boar King is guardian of the mountains. So yeah, he looks really cute. I mean, he's got a little leaf on his back. He's on all fours, very similar to another monster that comes to mind. And then of course, that is his light side version. So in Yokai Watch, I guess Shadow Side, each yokai has a light side and then a shadow side version. You've seen like the pictures of Jibanyan, like all crazy big and everything. That's his shadow side form. And then he's got a light side form, which looks a little bit weirder. But anyway, this is Ino Saso. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But anyway, it's the gigantic, like, it almost looks like an evolution, but it's not. I don't think Shadow Side Yokai evolve. I could be wrong about that, but from what I've seen from the anime, I don't really see anything like that. The Shadow Side form of the Boar King, definitely not the Board King, that is guarding the mountains. It lives in the harshness of nature, and it's said that all animals bow down to its godliness. Looks interesting. Like I like the little ghostly spirals. It looks like a boar. It's got the tusks and everything like that. It's got a pretty cool looking crown, leaves on the back, so pretty great. And it says Yokai Watch 4 is due out for Switch this spring in Japan. All right, so who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen about that, man? I've been rallying for localization on this game for the longest time, but localization costs millions. Just about. It costs money, man. It costs money to get this game in like 8 languages or so, but I'm excited for it. I think we're going to move on to even more stuff that you may not know about. So in the link in the description, you guys will see that there is a link to the Japanese website. It's a little bit more updated, so let's take a look at that. Anyway, I want to say thanks to all of you guys that are out here right now. Thanks for coming. Thanks for enjoying the little live stream kind of thoughts and reactions to all this stuff. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys enjoy this kind of where we're actually talking about it live versus recording a video and then uploading it. I think it's a little bit more interesting because we're going to cut to, once we're done taking a look at the official Japanese site for Yokai Watch 4, we'll actually jump into the comments and we'll see what you guys have to say about that. So anyway, thanks for coming. You guys are great. All right, so here we go. This is also linked in the description below. You guys can see that this is yokaiwatch.jp. And then, yeah, this is pretty much it. So you guys can see the 3 worlds. And the reason why I keep on going, like, at least 3 worlds is because we're going to get a little bit, like, of a teaser in this site that I don't think too many people have noticed. But anyway, you guys will notice it by the end of this. So you guys can see over here that we do have 3 different worlds. We've got Nate's world, which is, like, Springdale. What we come to know throughout the last 3 Yokai Watch games. We've got Natsume. And there's the light side version of Jibanyan, which is interesting. Like, it's very cute. If you guys haven't seen the Shadow Side anime, just look into it. It's really cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, so anyway. And then this is the 4th one, which is Shin and his teammates. They look really cool. Like, I like this guy. I like the way that he looks. But there's three different worlds that get tied together. And this one's like in the distant past. This one's in the 30 years in the future. And I guess you can call this in the present. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they look a little bit older. A little bit older with the characters. I don't ever remember Nate wearing these, like... What are those, like capris? What is he wearing? Anyway, looking cool either way. And of course, I do have the Google Translate on, so some of the in-game text or like some of the in-website text actually gets translated, which is kind of cool. What came in the mysterious door? How? Keita, the world that has Jujubee. that's Natsume's name. Jujubee. Apparently, Google Translate likes that. Is 30 years from the world of Keita, so we know that, right? It's 30 years in the future. Great. That's like his daughter. We already know about Yokai Watch arcs, which are super cool. So instead of Yokai Watch medals, you're going to get these Yokai Watch arcs. And on one side, it has the light side, and then the other side, it has the shadow side, and you touch it on your Yokai Watch Elder, boom! And then, like, the yokai gets summoned. And, like, in the Shadow Side anime, Natsume just keeps on summoning Jibanyan. I get upset. I'm like, yo, you got many other arcs in Jibanyan. Come on, man. Let's see that tea kettle dude. I want to see a tea kettle dude more often. All right, anyway, so all these little things come out of the door. We've already seen gameplay of Slimeamander. We've shown you that on a previous episode. You guys go, it's linked in the description. Fighting with Keita, what a Shadow Side, Mitsumata. Okay, got it. So this is it. It's known that there's the world of Nate, the world of Natsume, and the world of Shin, but there seems to be a 4th world as well. What? That's exactly what this is. Whoa. Just when we thought there's only 3 storylines, the game teases that there's maybe a 4th world as well. What do you guys think the 4th world could be? I've got my reservations. I want to see if they line up with yours. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, let me know in the comments. A fourth world in Yokai Watch. I think that... Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's not what I was thinking. Ninja Jack says Nathaniel's world. Like, so how many years ago was that? From Nate's world to... it was like 60 years in the past. I don't know about that. No, I think it's going to be... I think it's going to be the Yokai world. I mean, yeah, that's sure. It's obvious. We've already visited the Yokai world in all the games of Yokai Watch 3, but I think that's what they're alluding to. Like, you're going to get maybe a little bit more of a Yokai world. Like, other than, like, the gates that leads to McCracken's chair. Other than what? I think it's Yokai world. Anyway, what do you guys think? You guys think it's Katie's world? Maybe, like an alternate dimension of Katie's. Oh, that's a pretty good idea. Ink King the Grand. Yeah, so maybe it could be that. It could be that. Or maybe I thought that they would just be, like, they would bundle that together in, like, Nate's world. But it could be the alternate timeline of Katie. What if Katie had the Yokai Watch and she has like a Shadow Venoct, and who else is here? She's got a Badinyan, she's got Shadow Venoct, she's got Whisper, and there was one more, right? Was it Mangemon? I don't remember. You tell me. There was like some sort of thing in Yokai Watch Blasters that was a really, really hard mission that I struggled with, but she had a couple different yokai in that alternate universe, which is super cool. Yeah, it could be. It could be Katie's world, but I don't know. It could be something else. It's not said, but it is teased. So that's pretty great. Other than that, there's a couple different pages on the side I do want to show you guys really quick. And it doesn't matter if you don't understand Japanese. I mean, you can inference all this stuff. Okay, so you guys can see this on Nintendo Switch over here. I mean, the gameplay just looks stunning, man. This is going to be a good game. Like, just looking at all the gameplay. Like, I haven't seen this trailer in a while. I can actually put it on stream right now, just so you guys can see exactly the multitude of how cool it looks. Like, we got to see Nate play, and Nate punches, okay, and he's got his Watcher attributes. But, dude, when you're playing as Toma and the Yokai Watch Ogre, man, all right, you know, I think we need to cut into that right now. Let's go watch it. Toma and the Yokai Watch Ogre is just so good, man. It's so OP. Are you kidding me? All right, check this out. Check this out. All right, so here we go. We're going to go, yeah, dude. The best, man. I like watching this. This was like one of the first trailers that we saw over here. We didn't get a chance to really like dive deep into it, but you can see over here that you got your 3 yokai right on board, and then Toma, man, this guy's cool. Yo, he just does work. All right, so like as a watcher, you're seeing that he can easily dodge out of the way. You're just gonna like throw these little pelts at them for like 13, 14 damage a pop. You're gonna absorb even more, and yeah, you just got a lot of work that you can just kind of switch to. So I like that. We're gonna skip forward a little bit more to like the real battle. Here we go. So this is what they were showing, or at least teasing in the game. How many guys, raise your hand in the comments, did you guys see this episode of the anime? It's like episode 3 or something like that of Shadowside, where like this anatomical model was like being really creepy and just like watched this girl the entire time from like the biology classroom. Fell in love. And then yeah, I won't really spoil the whole episode, but it was a good episode. It was cool because there was a story. There was a story on board with it. And it wasn't just like, oh, hey, you know, this yokai has to make me go to the bathroom. There's like a story involved on like why this yokai acts the way he does. So, yeah, this is real cool, man. Like, okay, so he's absorbing those points back. He's going to dodge out of the way like a boss, like in Yokai Watch Blasters. Slimeamander is going to get owned just like in Shadowside, like he always does. He's just getting owned right now. Anyway, so you can see the Watcher is healing the Shadowside Komasan. Very cool. And then he's gonna dodge out of the way again. Oh, dude, this just looks so cool, man. And then he's like absorbing. He's doing that that Yoki absorb, and then like these little guts come out, like all his little organs come out, and then you just keep on absorbing. You beat up on the organs, and then that's really how you're gonna get the hits done. And this was interesting too. Like Toma has the ability to get this like huge like monster arm. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't see that far into the Yokai Watch Shadowside anime. But it's pretty cool, right? You get this gigantic monster arm and you're just doing work, and you can put it away. So that's also really fun too. So there's like so many different things that you can do with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and you can see all the buttons are mapped out too. ZR, ZL, X, Y, X and A to go like crazy insane. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting. We'll see that towards the end of this battle. But like more along the lines, you can see like the CPU controlled opponent or the allies. You can see Jibanyan went from light side to shadow side without you having to press anything. So I wonder if there's some sort of meter that allows you to do that. So this dude's like charging up some sort of ultimate. And, hi boy. Oh, everyone say hi to Gizmo. He's like, dude, you're doing a Yokai Watch video without me? How can you do one without Gizmonyan? Anyway, so you can see over here that his heart is revealed after you get a whole bunch of his guts out. And then you just do your little Yoki absorb on it, and you just pull it out. And then, boom, you just beat up on the heart, and then you get your hit stun. So that's super fun. Yeah, this is real cool. So you get the stun chance, you get to beat up on the heart, everyone just comes on over there, you destroy the heart, and then he's stunned. And then you can see right now that we're just gonna... Dude, Toma? Are you kidding me? He just turns into Fudomyo, and like... I don't know, like in the Shadow Side anime, dude, one swipe of Fudomyo's sword is just, you're dead. That's just like the strongest yokai. It's so insane. I'm like, why are you even messing around? Like when I'm watching the show, I'm like, Toma, dude, just summon Fudomyo every time. Like, why are you messing around with like Goemon or Yoshitsune or any of the other ones? Just slice them down, get their arc, and call it a day, man. I know it's a little bit of a cop-out, but anywho, so that was a pretty cool battle, and you guys can see that like it's all like beautifully done, man. All right, anyway, so we can talk about this trailer all day, but we got a couple more little things that we want to show you guys. I know, Boldman. I know, dude. I know. We're here. I gotta feed you in a little bit. I got you. Anyway, so you guys can see Nate will fight as a watcher with Yokai. We can see that over here. You can experience a realistic fighting like anime. Exclamation mark. It seems that you can enjoy a unique battle like Nate. Alright, the most important thing in battle is magic. You can use the weakness that a watcher has sucked up from enemy yokai in Yokai Watch and use it as a fellow's recovery skill. Alright, so, I mean, we've already talked about this, but the game is really just kind of drilling it into you. You can absorb, you can shoot little pellets, you can heal your allies, and you can do even more damage with that drill. There are other various skills? Yeah, of course there are, man. You can gorb, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. So they're showing Fudomyo, which is like the strongest. He's so cool. And then he just swipes and he destroys people. So that's really fun. All right, so we showed you guys that. Let's go back to the top. We're gonna go through like 2 more of these, and then we'll go into the comments and we'll talk about exactly what you guys want to do. All right, so these are the 2 protagonists of Natsume's, I guess, timeline. So there's Natsume and Toma. I won't really spoil who they are. I guess I really talked to you guys about Natsume. I won't really spoil who he is. You guys have to watch the Yokai Watch movie. But he's pretty cool. And of course you got Nate, so that's pretty great. And then you can see over here that you can switch among them. So this is kind of like Nate and Hei-Lian in Yokai Watch 3, where you're going to be able to switch them in that same timeline. So I'm really awesome about that. And then they have the different watches. The place to put and the usable watch change. So you got the Yokai Watch Ogre versus the Yokai Watch Elder, which is interesting. Right over here, characters you can manipulate can be changed freely, not only for party humans, but the party yokai as well. So as we saw in a little bit of the gameplay that I showed you on screen, is that, dude, you can be the yokai. Like, if you really enjoy Yokai Watch Blasters, which was one of my favorite Yokai Watch games of all times, you can be Jibanyan. You can do your scratch uppercut. You can do like a charge up attack. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. So if you don't want to be a watcher and you're like, oh dude, I don't want to babysit these guys and heal them and absorb them. If you don't want to do that, you can just switch over to any of the yokai. And you can, if you like playing the healer role in Yokai Watch Blasters, you can switch on over the healer. Let the AI do all the things, and you can stay back and you can play healer, which is super cool. So like it caters to all sorts of gameplay, I guess, skills. So I like that. So Naviwoof over here. Okay, yeah, we already talked about it. Or Naviwoof, sorry, Naviwoof. All right. I don't know if they just changed that or what, but anyway, so you can see over here even more gameplay. The graphics have evolved greatly from Yokai Watch series so far. Yeah, absolutely, the graphics. It reproduces a beautiful townscape as if you're moving characters in the anime. Yeah, man. Where are yokai lurking? Where yokai searching is more interesting. Well, I mean, yes, it is very interesting. All right, here we go. Last one, then we're going to talk to you guys. So this is exactly where we got that information from the press release. But of course, these are these are visual files that have been translated, and we already talked about the translation. So they look really cute. It's not an evolution, but it's more of a light side and shadow side, which is great. And this guy is just super crazy looking. And you guys can see over here that certain light sides that can turn right over here. So this is what the anatomical model guy looked like. This is what his shadow side form looked like. And even more examples of light side, shadow side. So you got the bike dude, which is a crazy guy, and then who are these guys? I don't know. You guys know who these are? Maybe. Who's this weird nine-tails fox? Interesting. You guys know him? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I had a hard time believing that this person was said person. Like, I'm like, who's this biker dude? He's probably some random NPC that we're going to deal with. No, but it is indeed QB and Venoct. And I'm like, all right, cool. So this is Venoct, but like, this looks like Azure Dragon, but no, it's not. You can see like the scarves, like the Octo scarves that he typically has, the little chompers. Octo Snake. So it looks really cool. I think that Venoct looks great, man. It looks like a biker dude. Check out his chain, man. His like wallet chain. He's got some belt. He's got even like a little cape going on over here. A little biker jacket. He's got the emo hairstyle. Yo, this guy looks really awesome. And then QB, I don't know. I guess it's like an interesting take on them. But hey, you know what? We're going to find out. And I have no idea who the heck this guy is. It takes you to an external site that we won't really go about. But yeah, there's just some different examples of all of these yokai. So the updates on the site are pretty great. I'm happy for them, and I can't wait for Yokai Watch 4 to come on board. So anyway, Yokai Watch 4 2019 springtime. Who knows when that is? Here's the thing, dude. Like, I don't care if you push this game back. Like, go ahead, push this game to like summer or fall, man. As long as you give me English subtitles or at least English voiceovers, take the entire year to get it done. Last thing that I want is for like a non-worldwide release, but I can see where it can cost lots and lots of money to do that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and then we'll talk about Yokai Watch 4 for a little bit here. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. I'm really hoping, guys, like I am legit hoping that we get this game with like a worldwide release. That would be cool. Give me English, dude. Just give me English and the rest of the world can figure it out. Is that selfish? I don't know, man. Okay, here we go. So Zoman says, I say it will come out between May and June. That would be pretty cool. I mean, June would be interesting if they would somehow partner up with Nintendo of America and say, hey, heads up, here, we want a little space at E3. Give us like a little space of your E3 presentation for worldwide release of Yokai Watch 4. Please, just, and then release it at the end of June. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Anything else? What do you guys think? Okay, so Genius says, will it be light side and dark side or with all the other yokai? Well, I think it'll be all the other yokai too. It depends on which version or which world you're in. Because we've seen that in Nate's world, he had Jibanyan, he had, who else did he have? Do I really need to look at this video? Yeah, let me see. He had Jibanyan, he had Noko, he had, and we saw Hungram, so we saw all the other yokai too, so. We're shining a light at that old lady. Who did he have in his team? Oh yeah, Hydabat. So yeah, of course, you got all of these other regular yokai that are on board too. You can see Noko on screen over here. Hydabat's flying over. There's, yeah, you can see Hydabat like right over here. So yeah, it's going to be, you're going to be able to, I don't honestly know if it's going to be as big as Yokai Watch 3 though. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be as big as Yokai Watch 3 because Yokai Watch 3 has like about 700 yokai. It's really intense. So are all 700 yokai plus all the light side, shadow side yokai, plus all of the Shin's World yokai, are they all going to be there? I don't think so, to be honest. I think they're going to skip out on like all the BBQ yokai, like all the American yokai. I think those guys are going to hit the road. Because, and then maybe they can use the excuse of, oh, well, Nate didn't go to BBQ in this particular timeline or this aspect. So you're probably just going to have like whatever the, maybe 500-ish yokai? I don't know. We'll see. But, I mean, we don't have any information on that one, but it'll be both. All right, let's see. Didn't Yokai Watch 3 just release? Yeah, it did. Ella, congratulations. Are you playing it? I hope you are. Yeah, Yokai Watch 3 is awesome. But Yokai Watch 3 has been out in Japan for at least 2 years. So it's an old game. It's old news. So that's why they're working on a brand new version. That's pretty great. All right, let's see. They should do light side and shadow side for the last boss, says Drew. Yeah, who knows what the bosses are going to be. We know that Slimamander is one of them, and that's really all we've seen. Slimamander, we've seen the little Jinta guy. But yeah, there's a lot of things. Anyway, what other things? What do you guys think of the graphics and the play style? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like the graphics? Do you guys think that this is a good way to go? Do you guys think that this is... It's not Yokai Watch, it's more Ni no Kuni. Like, I see a lot of people talking about that. So let me know in the comments. Do you think that this is cool? This is a great direction. I think so. Like, it's taking a lot of aspects from blasters. It's taking a lot of aspects from regular old Yokai Watch. Of course, there's no, like... It doesn't seem that there's any in spirits where you have to, like, pause and then, like, rotate around a circle or connect 3 or something like that. There's nothing like that. It's more blasters, if anything. Blasters with a combination of just doing stuff with a watcher. I think that's awesome. I think that's really going to be fun. I think that I'd rather play something like this, which is like an action adventure, rather than like a turn-based kind of like, oh, here's a 9 grid, here's the rotation of your yokai, and then they all just do their own thing. No, I think this is actually really cool, so I'm happy about it. I've seen some people that are really upset about this kind of gameplay, but you know what? Get on board, man. Get on board with it. You know, you guys know you're gonna buy this game, and I know you are too. So this is real cool. Dude. Check this out. When he just dodges out of the way, it's gonna be so much fun. Red Septile says, "I can't get over Nate's design. Whisper in-game model looks a bit off, but everything else looks amazing." Yeah, I think I think they're making Nate a little bit more like teenage, to kind of appeal to the teenagers who may have outgrown Yokai Watch. If you think about it, they're like, oh, dude, Yokai Watch, that's a kid's game, you know, and those teenagers that act that way. It's a kid's game, man. It's just a bunch of fart jokes. So maybe the art style of Nate has just been a little bit more older to appeal to those teens that are kind of like going away towards that. Who knows? Kotetsu, what's up, man? He says the style keeps the game new and fresh. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. It looks good. It looks real good. Like, I think that it's going to be amazing, so. Yeah, maybe you can switch outfits from Nate, because you can see his little star shirt with, like, the little stripes over here. Maybe he's got his other shirt and whatnot. I don't know, but maybe that would be really cool if you could change outfits. Kind of like you can change Haley Ann's hairstyle a little bit in Yokai Watch 3. That'd be really great. So, man, I can't wait. It's going to be really great. So I think we're gonna call it. I think we chatted for about a good half an hour about this brand new game. It looks amazing. I can't wait to play it with you guys. You guys know that once the game officially gets released, you guys know that I'm gonna be playing it, right? Okay, so make sure you guys are all subscribed, turn on notifications, and of course we will go from there. But yeah, that's it. So we got 3 worlds. We learned a little bit about a mysterious 4th world. We learned about the 4 new yokai. We got some new terminology for all of the different abilities that the Watchers can do in battle. And we just overall like had a good time. So thanks so much for watching. You guys can rely on me to give you guys a little bit more insight as to the news and updates when they come out. I think it'll be really fun to do that. So give me a thumbs up on the video if you guys enjoyed this and would like to see me do this even more. Especially leading up to release, in case level 5 does give us a whole bunch more information. I think it would be really fun. So anyway, that's it. We'll see you later. I got another live stream planned for today. We might do a little bit of Captain Toad. I heard there was an update on that, so we might jump into it. But other than that, we got Yokai Watch episodes every day, so join those. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for even more Yokai Watch content here on YouTube. Have a great day. See ya.